What up, guys? It's your boy Max Stanley here. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about ADHD, what it stands for, and what it is. So let's get started here. ADHD is a brain disorder that stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder and is marked by inattention and/or hyperactivity that can sometimes be called impulsivity, which can interfere with functioning or development. Some of the signs and symptoms of this disorder have to do with two parts. First, let's start off with the attention part of this. For people with this disorder, it is hard for them to stay focused on anything, whether it be schoolwork or someone talking to you. If you haven't seen the movie Up, go watch it. You'll see Doug the dog and how inattentive he is. It could be anything, but the thing that kids with ADHD mostly avoid are tasks that require them to think for long periods of time. I have a form of ADHD that affects me in my everyday life and is called ADD. Everything I've talked about thus far affects me personally. So the ADD is basically the attention part of the attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So if you see me look to the door during class because there is some sound outside, this is usually the reason. Now for the second part, hyperactivity/impulsivity is the part of this disorder where a person can't sit still or is restless. Kind of like us college kids when we drink 3 or 4 Monsters to study for finals this next week. People with ADHD have a hard time waiting for their turn, meaning they like to blurt things out instead of waiting. And if you ever played the board game Blurt before, you would know that any ADHD kid is great at this game because of their blurting abilities. No offense to you guys out there that are ADHD. Also, another way you can tell is if anytime you're babysitting your younger brother or younger sister, or if you go over to your neighbor's house to babysit their kids, if the kids are like running around, I mean, don't get me wrong, Sugar does this to kids, but if the kids are running around climbing on things that they shouldn't be climbing on, they're jumping up and down on the bed, I don't know, doing all this stuff, usually that's a good indicator that they have ADHD because the hyperactivity is just wild. These signs and symptoms are mainly seen in kids before the age of 12, but often seen in most kids at the age of 3 to 6. Some parents don't get this diagnosis from doctors, actually. Most parents self-diagnose based on the actions of the child, in which it's actually pretty easy to tell if the kid has it, sometimes. Other times there can be a kid who's really quiet and later on can have these symptoms, in which case they are inattentive and hyperactive. Now the question is, how is this possible? How is ADHD produced in kids? What happens? How does it happen? This could be genetics, any drug or alcohol use while the mother is pregnant, a low birth weight, or even just straight up a brain injury. And sorry, man, we drew the short end of the straw. We are more likely to have it than our female friends here. So unfortunately, there's not a cure for ADHD. So sorry, but we are stuck with it. But there are many treatments that can be used to help with this disorder, such as medication, psychotherapy, education and training, or even some combinations of these. So the reason I chose ADHD for my topic is because my brother has this disorder. And while I was growing up, I saw a lot of these things that I researched in him. I'll tell you though that a lot of people with ADHD do not take medication because they feel like it doesn't help them in any way. My brother is one of these people, and it affects schoolwork, but people find their way past it, in which he is a straight A student now in high school, whereas in middle school he struggled a lot with English and math and all his other subjects. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe down below if you did, and have a great rest of your finals. Peace out.